Hello. Good morning. How is everyone doing? I am so excited to be here. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Hey there, this is Tanya Wright from MasterTheMontessoriLife.com, the place for Montessori lovers ready to make themselves centered, organized Montessori guides, nurture happy, normalized children, and create smooth, successful Montessori days. Let's get you closer to your transformation today. Welcome.
Hello. Good morning. This is Tanya Wright with MasterTheMontessoriLife.com. I am so excited that you are here, and today is a very, very special day. I am super happy that you are here. Hello, Denise. It is so good to see you here. You are going to love today's training because remember that the Montessori philosophy focuses on the whole child, not just the academics. So I am really, really eager to get into the training today. Let me give you a couple of quick announcements. If you want some resources, go to shop.masterthemontessorilife.com and you will find more and more new products, new resources for you and your Montessori environment. Every week we add new ones. So go check those out after the training. But before that, I want you to know that I have two free Facebook groups that you can join if you are a homeschooler, whether you're doing Montessori or another education philosophy. Join the Natural Homeschool Community. You just go to Facebook, on the search window, enter the Natural Homeschool Community, and in groups you will find it. Just request to join. And if you do Montessori only, then go to the Montessori Way prep room. We do lots of prepping there for Montessori. Can you hear me now? Yes, there is an audio issue. Somehow the microphone got disconnected. So I was trying to fix that real quick. Those toddler and infant years are those that I will never forget. They are the ones that actually propelled me forward because I knew how well they were starting. And then when I did my observations in the middle school Montessori schools, oh my goodness, I saw how to start with the end in mind, and you see where these children are going in their older years. That was the one thing. Just seeing them in the starting point with the infant and toddlers and then moving along and seeing what they are able to do if they stick with Montessori into the middle school years and high school years. My goodness, seriously, you are doing good work. Good work. Now, I want to also tell you that this is episode 53 in the live training. So that means that you have 52 new trainings if you are just now finding this out. And I have a few longer trainings as well that are 90 minutes long. So over 50 free trainings that I have at masterthemontessorylife.com/live-trainings. So you go to the main site and you will find on the dashboard live trainings. You can click on that, or you can go straight to at masterthemontessorylife.com/live-trainings, and you will see all of the trainings there. Every time I do a live training like this one, as soon as the recording is ready, it uploads automatically on that page. So there are always new trainings added every week. Last but not least, you will be able to know everything that is going on with Master the Montessori Life if you join the email. I do not spam. I am not going to be just filling your inbox up with nonsense. I only send you the most important things. So you go to masterthemontessorylife.com/emails to sign up, and you will never miss a thing. In terms of trainings, resources, anything important that's going on, you will find out there. All right, let's get started with the training. I am so excited about this one because I have been hearing a lot. Yes, we love doing practical life in our Montessori environment, but when it comes to food and meal prep, some children are having sensory issues. Some children are not wanting to handle certain foods. It might be because of their texture, it might be because of they might be hard to cut or handle, and then they also have a hard time eating those foods. So some of the Montessori guides that I know are contacting me saying, what can I do when I have an issue with a child that does not want or refuses to touch foods or eat certain foods, right? So number one, it's tying them up because they are stuck with the children eating only what is sent from home. And this is not referring to food allergies. This is just them refusing to eat it because they won't want to even try it. So it also takes away from the learning experience in practical life, because you know that the practical life subject has several categories underneath it. Meal prep is one of the skills that they learn in practical life, but they also learn care for others. And if someone is preparing a meal or a snack or something and the children refuse to even try it, then that brings about a little bit of an interpersonal situation as well. So this one Montessori guide was asking me what she could do. And that is how I come up with the topics that I talk about in my trainings. They are based on real issues, real situations that people are going through in their Montessori environments. So Montessori guides, if you're watching this, please feel free to contact me with any training ideas that you might have and that you want to share with me. Not necessarily because I want to oust any issues that you might have, but to help you and help others, of course. So today's training is do this. If children don't want to handle or eat food in practical life food prep activities. It is a long title, but I think it gives you a really good idea on what this training is about. And my goal is to help you today to where you can turn around and literally see a difference. The Montessori life, practical life subject covers so many different skills, but they are all very important and essential for building confidence and self-sufficiency. Learning how to eat and set the table are skills included in this subject, but so is food handling and food preparation. Children will learn how to wash food, how to prepare snacks and healthy meals, and so much more with the practical life subject. But there are some children who need extra support when it comes to struggles handling and eating some foods during meal preparation. Come and find out how you can actually help them with this struggle. Let's go to slide number 1. Number 1, have all of the materials ready. This is not just about being ready to eat all the foods, but it is also about being willing to handle foods of different textures. Don't think that you have to be perfect for meal prep to do it in practical life subject. Do not neglect this part of practical life because you are intimidated by it. You are doing children a disservice if you choose to skip it just because you don't want to be prepared, or you are intimidated, you are overwhelmed, or you have children that have issues, because we want to strengthen the strengths, but also strengthen the weaknesses, right? If we only focused on strengthening strengths, then the learning will not take place as well, because the biggest learning strides are taken when children are focusing on their weaknesses and they are overcoming those weaknesses. What? With confidence and courage, right? So we need to be prepared in order to remove stress, needless distractions, and wasting time. Be sure to have meal prep ideas and all of the materials and ingredients that you need. Don't forget that it's 2 things. The materials are cutting boards, plates, knives, cups, utensils, all of that. Those are the materials that you need. But you also need the ingredients. Those are the food items that the children will actually be handling with the materials. All right? So being prepared is important. If you meal plan, then you should also material plan for your practical life exercises. So check your list of materials and ingredients several times to make sure that you have everything. Why should you do that? Well, think about how smoothly things will go when you are prepared. You don't have to pause the session to go and find an extra cutting board or go find an extra cup or an extra knife. When you are unprepared, you feel stressed. And if you are stressed, then the children are stressed. So let's eliminate that from our environment in the meal prep. Number 2, stay 100% calm and patient the entire time. As you let children try new things or encourage them to handle new foods, new textures, etc., you want to keep in mind at all times that you are an example in many skills, not just healthy eating habits and teaching children to eat right. You are also an example of grace and courtesy. Ask for things, say please and thank you, be patient and flexible. If a child is handling a knife, peeler, or anything sharp, don't freak out if something unexpected happens. Stay calm and relaxed at all times. Always be there and be a supervising eye. Show and model to children how making meals and snacks is fun. Be deliberate in your control of movement. Point it out to the children as you are working with them. It is important that they pick this up as an essential skill to practice in the Montessori classroom and the kitchen. Don't forget that the many practical life activities also include care for the environment or care of the environment. What this means is that children will not only help you set up healthy meal prep recipes, they will also help with the cleanup. They are also incredibly essential skills to learn and practice. So the area for meal prep and for eating should look the exact same way that it looked like before you even got started. Okay, so let me share with you the third point, and I will be right back. All right, so today I want to share with you a 5-day challenge. It started yesterday, but there are replay videos that you can watch. They are super helpful, and I am so excited that I found this. Honestly, guys, I do not recommend things that I don't know about or that I haven't used before. So if I'm recommending something to you, that means that it's been tested and tried and true, and that I am recommending it to you. Why? Because it is important for me to keep my integrity and that you believe me and trust me. So I will never, ever recommend anything to you that is not going to actually be helpful or that I find very important. So today's 5-day challenge that you can join is at bit.ly/Picky Challenge. bit.ly/Picky Challenge. And that is an amazing training that I have been going through myself because I have a picky eater and I have a child that also struggles with handling certain foods. And I started it yesterday. There are certain videos that you go live and you can watch replays on, and you get the workbook and everything. And I am absolutely floored at how well this is going. I am so excited. So I said, you know what? I need to share it with my audience too. And if you are watching the replay and this is no longer going on, you can still go to that link and sign up for the wait list. So whenever it opens again, you will be able to join the free 5-day challenge. So let's go to number 3. Learn from a professional on a topic. So this is very important. You need to know your limits. You need to know when you need to reach out for help. In this case, I had Montessori guides reach out to me with their struggles about the children that they work with. There are some, not all, that were struggling with the meal prep and the meal eating or snack eating in their Montessori environments, and it was bringing a little bit of strain to their day. So I decided to put this training together for you. But then I have this resource that I know of that I wanted to share with you. So let's talk about this one. You need to know when to reach out to a professional on the topic to know how to shortcut steps, right? They have tips and tricks and hacks and all the good stuff that will get you closer to where you want to be without you having to work on the trial and error endlessly without knowing if you're doing it right or not. Another struggle that we find in the practical life subject, especially in the younger ages, is that of picky eaters. Many children struggle to handle certain foods, but others are adamant about not eating or even trying new foods. This can definitely turn a potentially great experience sour when children have a negative attitude during meal preparation. This is why many Montessori guides shy away from this important skill. I don't blame them, but at the same time, we are doing children a disservice when we don't include things like these into their routine. But don't worry, I have a solution. Let me invite you to a free training that will help you more than you think. So, because it is free, you will save money and you will also save time because it goes to a professional. It is a free 5-day challenge. It is only 30 minutes per day, but the skills that will be taught are fantastic. Go from frustrated to empowered in 5 days. Invest 30 minutes a day to do one tiny change every day. Watch in amazement as power struggles at the table dissipate. Expect children, even highly selective eaters, to make at least one measurable improvement during this 1 week. Okay? Feel confident in how you serve foods and the words to use to create more safety feelings in your children's brains. When you're handling the food, when you want them to try new foods, when a child offers another child a food item that they have put together during their practical life meal prep, make sure that you don't shy away from this. Remember, if you're watching this and the training is not open, the challenge is not open anymore, you can still go to the link and sign up for the wait list for when it's open again. They will let you know when it's open again. So, our key takeaways today: we must not shy away from practical life activities in the kitchen. We should not shy away. Let's observe children's behavior around food to notice any preferences and aversions. Okay? Always keep an updated list of any food allergies in your Montessori environment to make sure that everyone is doing exactly what they are supposed to do, that they are eating what they're supposed to be eating and not eating what they're not supposed to be eating, right? But the important thing here is that children are to be open-minded, well-rounded individuals where they are willing and open to try new things. And that includes new foods, right? So thank you so much for being with me today. I hope that this has been helpful and that you will join this challenge. Even if it's close, just join for next time. And you will definitely and you're going to find it very, very helpful. Like I said, I only recommend things that I support and can back up. So thank you so much for being here today, and I will see you next week. Bye.
I appreciate you sharing time with me today. You have tons of choices about what you're listening to, and I love that you chose Master the Montessori Life Show. Thank you. Well, that's it for today. Until next time, this is Tanya Wright with MasterTheMontessoriLife.com. I hope that you will take the time to digest the training to create solutions that will bring about smooth, successful Montessori days for you. Let's get you closer to that transformation today.